It's time to love the children who are being mass murdered in your city. It's time to love the children who have been dehumanized by this society.
Neither do I.
You guys know you're living in a Holocaust?
What?
Kids are being mass murdered by abortion down the street.
I'm not interested.
I agree with you. I do.
Yeah?
I just don't think that the way you're going about doing this, I mean, I have a lot of respect for you. You take balls to do this, but at the same point in time, like, I just don't think that this is the way to do it.
Why not?
I just think that, I mean, don't get me wrong. You're not wrong, you're being honest, all that stuff, but at the same point in time, I mean, I'm an abolitionist as well.
Yeah.
Me too.
You know,
Okay.
I really agree with you. But I think that there's a time and a place to do certain things.
Yeah.
And I think that when you're at a march, pro-life march, I wish I could have gone this year, but I was too busy going on a mission trip.
Yeah.
But at the same point in time, what you're doing is you're kind of pushing people away from the pro-life movement.
Why would I be doing that? Murder's going to happen. Mass murder's going to happen tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I agree.
So I got to be a loud voice about it. I got to wake people up about it. I got to show what's happening so people wake up. I mean, when a mass murder incident is about to happen, you better make a big deal about it, right?
Do you think this is the most effective way, or?
It is a very effective way to preach the gospel. Do you believe the gospel changes people's hearts? So what is wrong with publicly proclaiming the gospel to everybody so they can hear it and be like, whoa, yeah, I need to turn to Jesus. You know, like that's what they did in the Bible.
Right.
So I'm doing that.
Okay, so I'm very familiar with this.
Yeah.
At the same point in time, so say I was walking by, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about abortion. I wasn't pro-life, I wasn't pro-choice. Don't get me wrong. If you don't know anything about it, you don't do anything about it, I agree, you're definitely just pro-choice. Because if you're just a bystander, then bystanders don't, you know what I mean? So I think that, like, the impression that you might be giving people to be pro-life, they're like, oh, those pro-lifers are crazy. You know, I don't think you're crazy.
Well, they only think we're crazy because they don't acknowledge that mass murder is actually happening. It's because they discriminate against people. So it's all rooted in sin. It's all rooted in people's discrimination.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to let that change what I'm doing, because if more people were doing what I'm doing, it wouldn't look crazy. People would start to be like, whoa, all these people are actually making a big deal about mass murder, and like maybe this is actually murder. But when all these Christians who say that this is murder just go about their business like it's no big deal, and like don't publicly protest it all the time, and like don't preach the gospel all the time, then they're not going to think that they're really murdering children. So it's inconsistent. So your message is undermined by your methodology if you're doing that. So
there's definitely different ways you can go about it. Like if I had no clue about it and you're just like screaming murder, 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 you're not going to be like, oh, I need to turn to Jesus. Like nobody's going to walk down the street, oh, I should probably turn to Jesus.
Why would you assume that?
Attention to get you thinking about it.
Well,
like if I wasn't a Christian, I'd be like, oh, he's a jerk.
Well,
screaming what I should.
That's your assumption, and like people know about abortion. A lot of people understand what abortion is, and if I'm crying out against this murder, I'm being consistent. You know, I'm being consistent with what I profess to believe. You know, if I believe that children are actually getting mass murdered, then I better act like it. You know, and I'm not going to let people's perceptions change that, because I believe that the Holy Spirit changes people's hearts. And that he does miraculous things, and that he will bless obedience, and he will bless consistent behavior.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'd encourage you. Yeah, man, I'd encourage you all to like make a big deal about this, like post about it on social media, like talk about it all the time, because so many people are silent, and if we're silent, then of course the lies are gonna overwhelm everybody and be pervasive, and then just perpetuate the Holocaust.
Yeah, right. All right, well, God bless you.
It's really cool.
God bless.
I like it.
Praise God.
Thanks.
Yep.